Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Mike Wiebe. For today's little review we're going to do here, and I know it's been over a year now, and some people still comment on my video of me unboxing it and asking me opinions on it. Now, I'm going to make this quick for the people who don't want to watch a long video, and I'm going to give you quickly my recommendation on this thing. Should you get it, yes or no? Well, let me ask you this. Do you have money, or do you have money in excess? Now, if you're going to save money for 6 months, like you save Christmas money, birthday money, do odd jobs to get extra cash, and then you're like, sweet, I finally have enough money to buy my first Scuf. Should you do that? Quick answer, no, you should not. That is my opinion. Why is that hotbar there? That is my opinion on that. But if you have a lot of money and like you're well off and you're like, you know, I really want to try Scuf. I've got $200 lying around that I'm not going to use for anything else, and I just want to try it out. Then yeah, try it out. I'd say do that. Now, if you guys want to know why I'm suggesting those two different things for a Scuf controller, you got to watch the rest of this video. Cue cool intro. Just kidding, I don't got one. What do you think I am? Some cool YouTuber? Shut up. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna go off, it's all gonna be part of the same thing. So I've had this thing for a year, and to be honest, it doesn't work the way it did when I first got it. And it really sucks. It really does. Like, I've got to be completely honest. Now, I'm gonna see if I can find the other ends for it real quick. Okay, never mind. Oh, here's one. So, oops. I got these for Scuf, like with the Scuf. These are Scuf branded ones. I don't know, you probably can't see it in the lighting there. Norman, no. You probably can't see it branded in the logo, but they do have their S on here. And I used these for about a month, I think. And they really start to peel. Like this one doesn't. I don't know where the other one is. But they really start to wear out, like, quite quickly, like really quickly. And if you look on Twitter, some other people that I've noticed, they've also said the same thing. And so I quickly commented, if you have an old controller, an old PS4 controller, take it apart and put those on. And that's what I did for this. So these are stock PS4 ones. And then if you want the raised ones, just go to like critical grips or whatever it's called to get the raised Control Freaks, I guess. You can get that on the side and that'll be just fine as well. It'll work either way, and I think that is ultimately the better thing to do as far as whether or not you should spend an extra $5, I think it is, to get the Scuf ones, which you can get in variant of colors. I got white just to kind of match my controller, but just get the standard black ones with the PlayStation 4 controller. They will last you a lot longer. So that is straight up the first thing I've got to point out. Another thing as far as the control goes, lately, towards the end of my PS4 use career, so in the beginning, this one stuck a lot. Like, I don't know why, and so I'd always have to take my doohickey here and take it off and just clean it with like a Q-tip or something. So I'd have Q-tips on hand. It wasn't a hard fix. It was fairly quick, and not like it really made that big of a difference, but it stuck. I don't know why. My only assumption is I was using this stuff. This is Gamer Grip, and it does work. It makes your hands not sweaty. I'm a sweaty gamer. Like, my hands, they sweat really easily, and so using this was nice, but I feel like the residue and stuff, no matter how long I waited, got trapped inside the controller and it made it stick. So I stopped using it, and slowly it got better. So don't get that, I guess, unless you really want to take it. I don't know how it works with mouse and keyboard. I don't really want to try getting that gunk in my mouse, so I've avoided it. As far as the other side goes, it was good for like 8-9 months, and then for whatever reason it started sticking, and so I took off the guard. As you can see, it's not currently on there, so I took it off, and oops, shouldn't lose that. I let my brother play one time, and I'm not blaming him, but I'm not sure where it went ever since then, to be honest. And not like it's that big of a deal, but I took it off, and it helped out a lot, actually. It helped so it wouldn't stick as much, and so what I would find is when I would try going up, like, if you can see in the controller right there, that's what it would do on its own. Perfect timing in the video, that's crazy. But for some games, the sensitivity is so much worse, so like Overwatch, it would go like up and like through it very, very quickly. And when you're in the middle of a game, I would sit there and I would try to aim, and then he would start to walk up and maybe fall off a cliff, which really sucked. So that's another reason why I don't know if I'd recommend it. For having a $200 or $250, I honestly can't remember how much I spent. It was so long ago. Controller, I feel like it shouldn't do that. So that's there. The electromagnetic backing and with these buttons, I absolutely love. It's like the main saving grace for this controller, why I would definitely recommend it for people who do have money. If you want a cheaper alternative, you can go to Amazon or your local game store. What's that called? EB Games. I think they have little extra paddles you can put on the back of your controller, of a regular PS4 controller, and it's just 2 buttons. But I mean, 2 is better than none. And having just any controls in the back, I think, is extremely helpful. Just being able to jump at the same time is game changing. Trust me. Unless you can claw. If you can claw, why the heck are you even looking at a Scuf controller? It's going to take you so long to get used to a regular hand controller, just like holding it regularly, and then on top of that, adding buttons to the back. Just stick with claw if you're good at it, okay? So that's that. And then I had the option to get, like if I take this off, I don't know if it was an option or if it's just automatically there, but there's little keyholes here. If you can't see them, but they are there. And that's just to control the different sensitivity of the game. So like you can see how hard or like lightly that is to press. This side I made it a little bit harder. But I tried to change that, and for some games it's really good. For other games, it like would hold it in, which was really annoying, and so you end up just loosening it off anyways. But if you're not switching games from back and forth all the time, just tighten it the way you need it for that certain game, and then keep it that way. It'll work just fine. I think it's great. But if you're changing games like I do, I'm playing 4 different games now as it is. So if you're doing that, then maybe don't mess with that. Just keep it stock. And if it's a choice to have that or not, don't add it in. Why would spend the extra money, right? The trigger stops are great. One of the really good things there. It's really nice not having to pull it all the way back, as everyone would ever say, as far as that goes. The charging cable did not come with it. I recommend, if you do get a Scuf, to get a charging cable from Scuf, because they have you see how it's like a square? So they have it so that way it fits in there and it kind of locks in nicely. The charging cable they provide is longer than, it's like 8 feet or something like that. I don't know exactly. And it's braided, and I think it's lovely. It's a lovely thing. Like, definitely recommend having that if you guys are going for it. And what else can I say? Oh, I know part of the thing that's so nice about having a Scuf controller, being able to customize it the way you want it. If I could go back, I don't know if the orange is an extra cost or color, but as you can see, it got dirty. And it didn't even take that long to get dirty. And like, take a look at a regular PS4 controller. I mean, it's super glossy, and the matte texture and stuff isn't there, so maybe it would never happen anyways, but it's not on there. You can't see that it's dirty. So I would say go with a black or like a matte black because this texture on here is really nice for just having the grip. And while I'm mentioning texture, I did get the extra textured padding at the back to really help out with the grip. I do, like I said, I get sweaty hands, and so I don't really accidentally want to drop my controller when I'm playing a game, you know, especially in the tense of a heat match. What are you talking about, you numbskull? Just excuse my improper format of language and such. I suck. And I think, like, as far as the buttons go, I don't have any complaints. The left trigger kind of stuck a little bit, like it would get caught on something every now and then, I felt like, and that seemed to stop within like a week. So I don't know if it was just the way I was that week that I was pressing the buttons in the back, or what the case was, but it stopped. So don't even worry about that, I'd say. My L and R's work fine. All my other buttons in the front, I have no issues with them. Never have. This control, man, like just these sticks are the biggest issues. I feel like sometimes when I was trying to press the whatever run button, L3, when I was trying to press L3, it wouldn't always activate the run, or sometimes it would stop randomly. And so it caused some few frustrated moments when I was playing Call of Duty and I would try to run and slide and I would all of a sudden stop running. So there are little issues in the background that, that make it overall, like it was really good for a while, and then all of a sudden the control, the analog sticks, I don't know if just getting new analog sticks from Scuf or putting new analog sticks from, like, if you took another PlayStation controller that was broken that you already had, I don't know what the best option would be to get that kind of fixed to there, so that way you have a working controller again, and maybe there would be no issues. If it was just a matter of if you already had 2 or 3 broken PlayStation 4 controllers at home, which for me, I've only ever broken one in my PS3 or PS4 lifetime use. So, and I imagine the PS3s, I imagine you could probably use those as well. I'm not sure. But I've only ever broken one, and I don't even know how. So, and the fact that I've only ever had one Scuf, and it didn't even last a year to be, like, worth, if you were, like, competitively gaming, to actually use it in competitive gaming, I don't know if it'd be worth it in my opinion, which is why if you had excess money, go ahead, buy it. But if you're saving your Christmas money, your birthday money, your Halloween money, I don't know if you get Halloween money, but if you're saving your money from all those things and getting odd jobs to pay for a Scuf controller, put your money elsewhere. Try going for a reputable brand that makes controllers and has been known to last for a long time. I know Razer, I don't know if they make PlayStation controllers yet, but Razer is amazing for their controllers and just their gaming accessories. So I'd say do that if you can. I don't know if they do, but try getting a Razer, and I feel like you probably have more success. I don't own a Scuf, or I don't own a Razer, so I can't necessarily say, but I would definitely say the Scuf is probably not for everybody, and it definitely wasn't for me. It was good to be able to experience what a Scuf is like, and I definitely think it did improve my gameplay overall. Because just being able to jump and stuff at the same time, I think, is game changing. But you can do stick and poke, or there are other options. You could try it as well. You idiot. So that's basically it. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, or if you guys like the fact that I'm giving you an honest review. There's no biases on this at all. I wish there was, but there's not. I wish there was. Wait, maybe then I wouldn't be able to be honest. So I guess I'm glad I'm not sponsored. So yeah, that is it. And hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I'm going to see you guys then. God bless.